Hey, so this is a follow-on from something that's really important because, as I said the other day, that February is officially Heart Month, Heart Health Month. I know it's an American thing, but it makes a difference. It's still totally relevant here. And it's really important that you do know what your blood pressure is. And because blood pressure can be affected by so many things like caffeine, stress, a million things, you want to do best of three when you're relaxed first thing in the morning and do it over sort of 3 or 4 different days and then get an average reading and do with the readings, each one the best of three. You can buy these relatively cheaply from most Amazon or most chemists, Lloyd's or Boots to sell them. But here, this is basically American. Mine is kind of like what I've learned over years working at heart surgeons and things. 120 over 70 is kind of really good, but normal here is 120/80. Elevated is 129 and 80 and higher. Hypertension is, I would say, 130 over 9, 139 over 89, or 140 over 90 is kind of where they're going to go, oh, okay, let's keep an eye on this. We need to check this. If you've got that, we need to really establish what's going on. And then when you've got some crazy numbers like 180 or 130, then I definitely say go to the doctor straight away or go to the hospital. And low blood pressure can be tricky too because it's a sign of longevity. It's a good thing, but when you're doing burpees or you jump out of bed too quick or you're lying down, jump up, it will make your head spin. It's just that it's difficult to pump the blood back to the brain quick enough, but I won't worry too much about that one. It's a really good little, this is in the FAQs, by the way. Some really good little links here about blood pressure. It's still the biggest killer. High blood pressure leads to heart disease and heart attacks. And then we moved from blood pressure into heart rate training. And basically, all you need to know is you need two things, a calculator, and you need to know your resting heart rate. Now, with your Fitbit or your Apple Watch or Garmin, and you wear it to bed, you wake up in the morning, you'll know what your resting heart rate is. Look at the app. Look at my app, and it will tell you. It takes the average of the lowest heart rates. And then what you want to do is 220 minus your age will give you a maximum heart rate. And then secondly, you need to calculate a heart rate reserve. So you take your maximum heart rate, you take away your resting heart rate, and that gives you a heart rate reserve. Then you simply multiply these by target zones. Now, 50 to 70% is normal, and 70 to 80%, 85% is high level. For most of us, 60 to 70% is really good. So these numbers here, actually, a bit of a typo here, not 40 years old, I'm actually 53. I'll change that in a second. These are my numbers. 220 minus 53 gives me a maximum heart rate of 167. And then if I do 167 minus my heart rate, which is 57, I got 110 heart rate reserve. And then 50% would be 112. When I'm walking steadily, I'm about 112. And when I'm running or jogging, I'm about 134. So this kind of actually does work quite well for me. And then I start to really push up some hills and run up hills, I'm 151 plus. Just remember though, if you're taking any kind of medication for heart problems or you're post-heart attack or you've had serious issues with blood pressure, you need to check your doctor first before you work with heart rate training. Because what you need to do is probably use something like this, RPE scale. And it just like 1 is when you're sat sleeping, watching TV. 10 is like you're flat out, you're going to have a heart attack. We kind of need you around about here to get fitter and leaner, the 4 to 6, and maybe occasionally up to 7, depending on how healthy you are. There's also a little bit here about blood sugar, between 4 to 5.4, that is normal. Up to 7.8 when you're eating, but that's another one you'll keep an eye on. But the cholesterol also, 3.2 to 5.2 is normal. And when you do get a cholesterol test, always ask your doctor to give you a breakdown of total cholesterol, HDLs, LDLs, and triglycerides, because that's really more important than the total cholesterol itself. We'll probably do a call on that anyway. Hope that makes sense. There you go. That's a short one, but this is all here in FAQs, and I'll post the links beneath the video.